Consider this. While the men's and women's football teams got the clearance to compete in the 2022 Asian Games despite not meeting the ministry's selection criteria of being inside the top 8 in Asia, the men's water polo team, which is ranked 9th in Asia, failed to receive the green signal. The Hangzhou Asian Games are scheduled from September the 23rd to October the 8th in China.
Well, very disappointed.
Can you
It's
please?
not just it's not just the federation, but the team is extremely disappointed because they have been working very hard for the last 1.5 years.
Well, definitely, we are very disappointed. The whole swimming fraternity is disappointed by this decision because we find that when the football team can be selected, we also should be given a chance to get some international experience. Asian Games being a 4 year, another chance we'll get another 4 years. Now it's a long time. Many of our players would be retiring, the present players, and they have worked hard with the Serbian coach. And we would definitely have got some, and they have been training well and playing well also. But it is the government's decision, and we would have been happy that if our team was clear.
As a player, I really disappointed. I give the I I have to agree with the government that they feel they maybe see all the aspects of to sending or not to sending. But as a player, I feel so bad that we should get the opportunity to show our ability to that we can do. I am telling in my life, we are ready to go to 1978 Asian Games, but last moment the government is not allowing us to go there. In my knowledge, the 82 teams, it was much less than 78 teams. 78 teams, it is more capable that they can get more good result. But it is unfortunate the government is not believe on us, and they didn't send the team to the Asian Games. But 82, anyhow, it was in India, so we got the opportunity to show our ability that we can do. So my request to the government that if they will allow and them the players to show their ability, they definitely they will prove they may not get the medals, but they will show that they are one of the good team in Asia. They showed in the that last 2-3 years back. They also showed in the junior water polo team, Asian junior water polo team. They became champion, I think. So we have there are lots of players from there in this team also. So this is my request as a player to government that please allow them and to prove themselves that they are good enough to be a good team in India. They will good show the good result. It is my strong belief.
We have been in touch through the entire process, so it's not after this not selection or before the selection. We have been in continuous touch with the ministry, and they have explained their justification on why they have not cleared it. We can respect that, I would say.
India's water polo teams have participated in various international competitions, including the Asian Games and Asian Water Polo Championships. However, they have not consistently achieved top-level success on the international stage. This can be attributed to several factors, including limited access to training facilities, funding constraints, and a smaller player pool compared to countries with a more established water polo tradition.
Well, I would not really put it in that sense because every sport is different, and though the criteria for selection was very clearly 8th position in the rankings at any Asian continental event, particularly every sports qualification system, number of exposures available to them is very different. So in case of water polo, I could say that the continental championships post-COVID have been very few, and therefore our team has not had enough opportunities to improve their rankings. The only competition that they could go to before COVID was in Singapore in 2019, where they were placed seventh. And after that, post-COVID, we participated in the Asian Water Polo Championship in Thailand, where obviously, as you know, we were placed ninth. So not too many opportunities to get the required ranking, even though we had been training for a long time.
Water polo in India has a relatively modest history compared to some other countries with a longer tradition in the sport. The Asian Games have become more competitive in recent years. The top teams in Asia, such as China, Japan, and South Korea, have invested heavily in water polo and they have become very strong.
Playing at the highest level at the continent or in world championships is very necessary because it provides a competition pathway for the athletes who are involved in the effort. So, at the continental level, you have the Asian Water Polo Championships and the Asian Games, which come every 4 years. But beyond that, our team has only played the Asian Games. Last was 1986, and somehow water polo was always off the radar. Last 2 years, we have started redefining how we want to develop this game in India and take it up. We are far away from the world standards, but at least at the continental level, we believe that we can be in the top 4 or 5 or even medal-winning teams very far, not too far away. But for that, we started a journey in 2021 when we tied up with the Serbian Water Polo Federation to provide us the Serbian coaches. And they have been in India with our Indian men's squad and women's squad. We have also been conducting camps at the major water polo playing states like West Bengal, Kerala, Maharashtra, Karnataka. Even the services Navy team has also had a camp with the Serbian coaches. And going forward, the only way to develop and make water polo popular, which was your main question, is to have a league. So we are trying to put together our plan for a under 20 league, because it's going to take at least 4 years for us to start winning at the Asian levels. So we are looking at the under 20 players who could within 4 years be one of the top teams in Asia at least. And for that, it's going to be a consistent effort, not only in training, but we also need a good domestic competition structure. At the moment, we have our national championships and also our inter-club championship, but that is not enough. So if we had a league, which we are planning for the coming year for the under 20 boys and girls, that would be something which will make the sport more visible, and we would get more players to continue with this sport as they grow mature.
The Indian water polo team's performance in the 1982 Asian Games was their best in recent history. They finished in third place, winning the bronze medal. This was their first medal in the Asian Games since 1951. The Indian team was led by captain Utpal Mitre. Other key players included Arul Charles, Raman Das, Sanjay Karandikar, Sushil Kohli and Joseph Cork.
It has been a long time since 1982, but that moment will always be etched in our memories. It was such a moment. We, as a team, never expected in the beginning when the tournament started. Teams were good, but we strove. Because of our practice, we were able to move up. Also, the coach which we had, the Australian coach, was superb. That moment of the bronze medal match was, it was so close. We won by just one goal. At that, the match was being watched by Amitabh Bachchan, and obviously the minister who was there, Mr. Bhuta Singh, was also present. So that was another inspiration for the team to do well. And yes, we were overjoyed in getting the bronze medal.
Actually, it was a great moment for us. After near about 2 years, we had lots of coaching under Mr. John Butt, Austrian coach in India and also in Australia. We've been to other countries to play for the practice matches also, and we was little disappointed after losing in semi-final against Japan. In water polo game, there is a lots of goals scored all the time, but our result was in against Japan versus India is 2-1. We had not so good bench, supporting bench. We played all the seven players played from beginning to start to last, but Japan players are frequently changed. That's why we don't won the match against the Japan. It was really disappointing for us. But after that, we played against Singapore and we got the bronze medal, and it was a marvelous. After a long time, we got some achievement. We can show our achievement that we can do something.
The Indian team won all of their group stage matches, defeating Kuwait, Hong Kong and Thailand. They then lost to China in the semi-finals but bounced back to defeat Japan in the bronze medal match. The Indian team's performance in the 1982 Asian Games was a major breakthrough. It showed that the team was capable of competing with the best in Asia.
Actually, I behaved like their elder brother because I was most experienced player that time, and with me, those who are playing with me, they are little junior. Not everyone, not junior. Like Sushil Kohli played with me all the time, Raman Das and Gyan Singh. But most of the players are most junior players, and they are really giving me respect and listen to me also. As a captain, there's a little pressure, as usual, is there that if we win, I get the more focused, and other player, and if I lose also, I have to blame. So little pressure always on the captain all the time. So that captain, I enjoyed that pressure, and I thankful to all my colleagues, co-players. They are really helping me to own the match.
See, the point is, the euphoria at that moment of time was great. The atmosphere in the stadium, the Talcatura stadium, was, I mean, something which is very difficult to describe. The spectators who were not expecting much, but they witnessed a very exciting match, and they were overjoyed. And so was Amitabh Bachchan, who was watching. So all of them came and greeted us and congratulated us. So that at that moment of time, yes, the atmosphere was superb. And obviously after that also, for many days, or I would say months together, we were the toast of our swimming fraternity, and even the government, because the competition was Asian Games was held in the month of around October, and soon we were invited to be a part of the Republic Day parade, and we participated in the parade. You know, it's very rare that you participate in the parade. So all the winners of the Asian Games went on a parade at the Republic Day. We also attended a dinner hosted by the president. So yes, it was great, and we did get accolades from everybody. Coming to your question of how has it evolved from that time, you know, the water polo. There's not much to say about it, because it has not gone too well for our team. We have not been able to win any medal. Now, from 1982 till today, there is no water polo medal till now. Yes, in 82 we won the bronze medal. Then we went for the Asian Championships, which was held in Korea in 1984. But there we could not replicate our winning. And water polo kept on going down. Now, who is to blame for that? Ultimately, the question is, whom can we point a finger at? Is it the Swimming Federation of India? Is it the government? Well, everybody is involved because before the Asian Games of our 1982, the Indian government had, and along with the Swimming Federation of India, started a camp in 1980, 2 years before the Asian Games. That trend has gone. Nobody holds such a long camp. We used to just get between 1.5 months, 2 months camp. We used to get a break of about 15 days, and then again rejoin. In the winters, in the summers we were practicing at the NIS Patiala, and during the winters we used to go to either Chennai or even to Gujarat, to Gandhinagar, to Ahmedabad. So government had arranged all these practice sessions for us. Uh, Coming towards the Asian Games, our teams were also sent abroad for practice matches to Hong Kong, Singapore, and Australia. Looking at it from at the present moment, we feel that we were helped at that moment of time. We came to know the Singapore team because we played against them for the bronze medal. So we had kind of a insight into their team when we played their team in Singapore. And same when we went to Australia, we played against the junior team, which was also, I mean, better than us. But we did get some knowledge of how water polo is played at the international level. Because till that time, we hardly had any match practice or any competition against international teams. But nowadays, the government does not hold all these camps, these long camps, because technically you need these long camps, not these short camps. Recently, the Swimming Federation of India, along with the Sports Ministry, has arranged a few camps, but it should be on a long run. We have called coaches from Serbia. The latest Serbian coach has come, who is training them, and I feel there should be good results if we continue the momentum of training our water polo players, and also give an exposure to our team. Some of the teams have been going around for international exposure, so we require all that, but we have not achieved too much.
The Indian water polo team was formed in 1928 and has competed in the Asian Games on 11 occasions. Their best finish was a silver medal in 1951. However, they have not qualified for the Asian Games since 2014.
Water polo is like a football and basketball in the water. And if anyone nowadays, everyone going to believe that if you do anything in the water, your physically ability become more fit. And if we can promote this water polo, we'll be able to make ourselves more fit. And it is if the people that came is got any sponsorship, hope this game will also come up, and there are I'm telling you, lots of good talent in the water polo, lots of good talents in the water polo. When the foreign coach came, he also agreed that there is a lots of talent, but we have to organize ourselves like what we are doing last 1 or 2 years, federation with the help of Odisha government, and they are doing excellent job. And the standard became if you see the 2 years back water polo in India and now water polo in India, it is totally different because of the hand of they are in foreign coach. We should give more opportunity to the players to go exposure like any other tournament in Asia or in Europe. They should go and play under the foreign coach. I hope and I am sure that the team will become one of the best team in Asia because we have lots of talent.